Our spotlight story tonight is about an author and his book on the mysteries of Bigfoot. Author Russell Accord paid a visit to Ephrata recently to share his story. Reporter Jeff Chu has the details.
A Bigfoot story and its author recently took center stage at Ephrata's Columbia Ridge Elementary School. About 200 3rd and 4th grade students listened to author Russell Accord, who came to the school from his home in Montana to talk about his new fiction book, Footprints of a Legend. The book is one of a series of 3 stories about an unwilling captive who is submerged in the wild and secretive world of the legendary Sasquatch creature. The story, which reveals mysteries of Bigfoot's world, is set in the Bitterroot Mountains of Montana. Accord shared his thoughts on Bigfoot's existence.
I believe in the possibility. I have not seen anything that just tells me. I believe that there's a lot out there that we've never seen. But the big scare is if they ever do catch one, I'm going to have to reevaluate my book because I've described him the way I want him.
Accord hopes his book makes it beyond the printed page.
In my opinion, I think this would make a great movie.
Accord's old school friend and longtime Ephrata resident Bert Jensen invited Accord to the school. Jensen's wife Darcy, a Columbia Ridge teacher, made the arrangements for the assembly. Bert Jensen explained why he thought it was a good idea to let students see and hear Accord talk about writing.
We went to the same school over in Arlee and just knew he was an author. Went to school in Ellensburg and got reacquainted with him, and then he's been working over in Quincy, so thought it would be fun for the boys to see a manly man author.
Darcy Jensen, who teaches 4th grade at the school, made the arrangements to bring Russell Accord to the school.
We were having a discussion in my classroom, and I had several boys that were really interested in Bigfoot and Sasquatch, and so I happened to go home and mention it to my husband, and he said, well, let's get a hold of Russ.
She said part of the idea was to entice students, especially boys, to write and read more.
We see a lot of women authors, but we don't see a whole lot of men authors. And a lot of times our boys just aren't as interested in writing. And so we felt like this was a good opportunity for our boys to see that men actually write as well.
Accord said before he set out to write fiction, he sought out to find all the information he could on Bigfoot.
I did a lot of research on it because I had an interest in it. Everything that I ever heard about Bigfoot was consistent. Number one, hairy, smelly, big feet, bad manners, elusive. And I've never seen I've never seen a footprint or anything on my own. But taking that format and being able to take all the consistencies of the stories that I've heard and create my own character and build this story based around that.
After his talk, students lined up to buy Accord's book and have him sign it. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We'll be right back after this.